Time for the weekly money-making lobby live streams here on my channel. Now, typically I do these at around noon, my time, but the reason I'm doing them now, at around 15 minutes after 7, is because I got the bedroom to myself tonight. So, well, reason being is that the at least where I'm at, school has started for all the kids. You know, public school started for the kids today, so it's their first year. It's their first year of school. So in the hindsight, maybe online as a whole will it'll die down a bit because you know kids are in school and all. So we got some cars to sell. Got a business to go check on afterwards and all that stuff. So I'm gonna see where my percentage is here real quick. Let's see what we got here. We're at 40%. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I've already did some of my resupplies and stuff earlier today, just to get prepared for this.
What do you need? How do you choose between your children?
You know, just to get it ready. And
around right now.
Let's see what else. Nah, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Crap. But yeah, I got pretty much my bunker and money factory resupplied earlier today to get ready for this live stream and stuff. So anyway, if you haven't noticed yesterday,
Hi there. What can I do for you?
What
vehicle should I tell
heavy
them you want?
the HVY
You got a nice fleet, boss.
Night Shark
I'll
came
get it
out
landed on the
yesterday, and I did a little reveal and customization video yesterday. I actually took care of it, took care of the video earlier, the moment it came out. But I had to do like 2 takes on the video because some asshole decided to be cute and screw with me in the while I was customizing in the LSC. So basically, I had to go and redo it. You know, I had to sell the car and redo it the second time around. So, for the most part, the vehicle in on itself is a really good vehicle. Like, it's fast, it's nimble. It's pretty much a smaller version of the Insurgent. So you're not gonna, if you have the Insurgent and you wanna like trade to the smaller, nimbler version, you're pretty much trading in for a smaller variant of the Insurgent that's got more speed, more maneuverability, but still has that armor integrity. Maybe a little bit more, because like my friend Shadow, he tested it out with his Insurgent, and it took like a good enough bit of rockets to take it out. He tried it with the Oppressor, but he missed like 2 shots out of the whole complement of rockets, so I really don't know how many rockets it would actually take to destroy it. But if you have like the $1.2 million to spend to get the vehicle, I recommend it. Okay, that was weird. A freaking Reaper on the ramp there just disappeared. But anyway, yeah, if you have the $1,245,000 to spend to get the vehicle, it's not really that bad, and it's a personal vehicle, so you can't store it in a vehicle warehouse, not a vehicle warehouse, but in your garage, you know.
Get ready to work.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
You know who makes good license plates? Prison inmates.
Yeah. No, prison inmates. Get it. Got it. Good. All right. All right. No, not carbon black. There we go. Secondary metal. Here we go. All right. Saints colors.
That's
Hey.
some machine.
Okay, chassis. That's fine. Hood. Strip. Horn. That's fine. Lights. I just gotta change the lights to golden shower. Skirts. It's fine. Spoiler. Let's go with that one. Yeah. Windows.
Wouldn't
Okay,
recognize you.
wheels. Sport. Yeah, we'll just use the regular rims. And change that to white. Alright, let's go. So yeah, man, there's a lot of shit to talk about today. I mean, you know, everything going on with the game, what's coming out next week.
It's all or nothing on this one. The work wasn't cheap. Get the car to the buyer clean. This should be a payday, people.
So like, what's going on in the world today? I mean, we get the whole situation with North Korea, which I'll talk about in a bit. Talk a little bit of it because I really don't want to drag the whole thing about. It's just the world's a maddening place. Just to say it like that. The world is one big old maddening, mad world. You know, it's like being in Alice in Wonderland but with weapons. You know, it's that topsy-turvy kind of bullshit that we got in the world. And I mean, yeah, the world's fucked up, but what can you do about it? I mean, you can try to change it, but when you got politicians who are so corrupt that they don't want to see, that they just want to, they got their own personal agenda ahead of the people itself, then you know you're in a messed up world. Hang on a second. Alright, let's go deliver this car. Where are we going? Devin Weston's place again. That guy likes a lot of cars, you know? So yeah, before I started the live stream today, I went to start playing, hang on a second, let me turn the, audio down here. There we go, that way I can hear myself talk. But yeah, a little while ago I was playing Until Dawn. It was that one game that was free for PS Plus members, I think last month, or the month, was it last month? Or in June? Either way, I downloaded the game. I put the game in my library, but I never got around to play it until now. Reason I started playing it today was had nothing else to do other than playing GTA. But Jesus Christ, is that game? I mean, I played a bunch of horror games like back in the day and all, like 20 years ago and stuff. But Jesus, I mean, it's not like zombie scary. It's got a good horror element to it. That's really a good. It's like a horror murder mystery kinda feel to it, but the horror element is just way up there. Like, I'm not gonna say it's Resident Evil horror, not like current Resident Evil. I mean, I haven't played Biohazard. If anybody wants to help me get that game, you know, I would love to play it. But Until Dawn is one of those games that you just gotta see, it's pretty much driven on decisions. It's got like a butterfly effect feel to it. Like any decision you make throughout the game will have either good or dire consequences to the 8 people you're playing as, like 4 girls, 4 dudes, you know, that kind of stuff. And it's got I'm gonna plat the game, it's got one of the shortest trophy lists I've seen so far at 19 with a platinum, which is kind of rare these days. But the game so far, I like it. There were parts where I'm like, holy fuck, like something jumping out of nowhere. Like that typical typical scare you out of your pants type situation, and it's getting good. Before I stopped playing it, I started up chapter 4. The next chapter has another critical situation type thing where if I want to save everybody, I gotta make sure I don't do this one thing. If I screw it up, I screw it up, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, car sold. Now head back to the...
Well done out there. The money's in the bank.
Head back to the office, put the plane up for now, and then we'll go do our next thing. Alright, well, the VIP job, plowed. But yeah, the game, Until Dawn is a really good game. I mean, it kind of bums you out how it starts and all, but it's gonna be one of those games, you know. I'm gonna play it. I might do if anybody wants me to do a Path to the Platinum video set on that game, I can do it. I'm just gonna have to probably do it on my other account if I can. I'm gonna have to check that later. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten any of the trophies yet because they're all, like I said, they're all driven based on the game's like I said, the game's is driven on decisions, and what I do on a game depends on which trophies I get, you know. So it's that kind of thing. So yeah. So oh yeah, let's get the elephant out of the room. The whole BS situation with North Korea. I'm sure everybody's heard about it, you know, that kind of stuff. Are we really looking at the possibility of war with North Korea? And to be perfectly frank, even I have to say, it's getting close. You know, everything is pointing towards it. Unfortunately, how can I put it like this? I mean, this is like the closest. We're getting to a point where the situation, the situation right now, I'm thinking of it as the Cuban Missile Crisis. We're getting to that point where we're getting to where nukes are going to be starting flying. I mean, North Korea is threatening to attack Guam, which is a U.S. based territory, and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, this is not gonna get out to their leader and all and stuff, but come on, dude, do you really, in your own mind, in your twisted mind, do you absolutely want to start shit with the U.S.? Really? Are you that paranoid to think that the U.S. wants to take you out, take your little regime out, you know, because for one, you're not taking care of your people. The only people you're taking care of are the ones that are just loyal to your party. You're not taking care of those that are like impoverished, you know. You're not taking care of the ones who are dying, you know, all that stuff. You're basically just taking care of those that are kissing your ass. That's pretty much it, you know. What about all the millions of others who are outside Pyongyang and who are struggling to get a grain of rice or a few grains of rice for the family for a day? You know, it's that horrific for the people of North Korea, and it's saddening when you think about it. But seriously, dude, do you really want to start crap with the United States? I mean, I'm not boasting what we have. I mean, we got some great shit here, but come on, dude, seriously, just think about it. You're saying that you want your grandfather and your dad said that they want nuclear weapons to preserve the regime. Okay, but then again, when you look at it, it's a double-edged sword. You want to have nukes to preserve your regime, but it can be those very same nukes. Granted, nukes that we have, or I'm not saying we're gonna bomb them that way, but you know, that kind of stuff. But it's those very same nukes that can end your regime as well, because you're threatening nuclear war. So what if South Korea and the U.S. do military exercises? So the hell what? You know, I mean, they've been doing military exercises for what? Over 50, 60 years now? Since the end of the Korean War? It's not to show force. It just shows them that that if you try anything stupid, you know, South Korea is gonna defend itself along with the help of the United States. You know, it's that kind of stuff. I mean, and China, in my opinion, China needs to stop butting into other nations' affairs, like China is one of those nations that is scared shitless that if North and South Korea reunify or unify once again, they're pretty much scared that they're gonna have like a U.S. like the Korean Peninsula is gonna be the U.S. of the East, you know, that kind of stuff. So what? Let it. I mean, come on, China, seriously. Let it. I mean, what's a unified Korean Peninsula gonna do to a country that's 100 times bigger than it, huh? Come on now. What's it gonna do? I mean, come on, China. You got a bigger military force than they do. What's gonna happen, huh? I mean, the Korean Peninsula has been divided for over 50 years. And China has the power to tell Kim Jong-un, he's like, hey, man, you gotta tone it down. You really gotta tone it down. I mean, the guy is that paranoid, you know. I mean, I applaud China and Russia for stepping in with the UN Security Council, you know, approving the latest sanctions against North Korea about their nuclear tests, because even they see the plight that's going on right now. Because let's put it this way: if Kim Jong-un decides, okay, you know what, throw a nuke, you know, that kind of stuff, does he really think that the U.S. is gonna just say, okay, we get your point, we're not gonna attack? You think that's gonna happen? Does this guy really think in his own demented, twisted little world that the U.S. is just gonna cower in fear if he throws just one nuke at anything within our territory, or try to throw a nuke at the mainland, or at the very least attack our allies with a nuke? Come on now. We're not the ones that are gonna strike first. I can assure you. It's not that the U.S. is not that kind of a nation. I mean, okay, I'm being wrong on that. I mean, we did strike first on the whole invasion with Iraq back in 2003. I get that, but that was what, over 10 years ago. But I'm talking about right now. You know, will we attack North Korea first? No way. Because then we will look like the bad guys. And if anything, North Korea, I got a feeling North Korea is the one that's going to strike first, because I just read something online that North Korea is cooking up a plan to attack Guam, and it might be completed in around mid-August. And if they do something stupid as attacking Guam, their missiles I mean, I don't know about their ICBMs, but their long-range missiles, they're gonna fall short. But if it's an attack on Guam, like if there's gonna be an attack on Guam, it's gonna be bad. That's provocation of war right there, you know. And for what reason, you know? Little Butterball is just scared shitless that we were going to overthrow his regime. We have, like I said, we have no reason to. I mean, the only country I see that has a reason to overthrow Kim Jong-un because of his paranoia is China. China has more to lose than we do, you know? But then again, the problem is how to deal with North Korea, you know? I'm not saying throw nukes at it, because that's the easy way out, but, and again, the ramifications of that is that we're gonna have to be dealing with a whole shit ton of other people who have nukes, like China, Russia, Iran, all that shit. I hope that the escalation can die down. Kim Jong Un and his generals just need to think about this logically. How would this benefit them? You know, if they threw a nuke at the U.S., because if they throw a nuke at us, there's a high chance that we'll throw a nuke at them, and their regime will be over before they know it. You know. And it is terrifying when you think about a nuke. I don't know how much kilotons their nuke would be, but a 450 kiloton Trident missile fired out of a submarine hitting smack dab in Pyongyang. I mean, bye-bye government, bye-bye North Korean government. I mean, that's pretty much what's gonna happen. And it will happen if Kim Jong Un keeps following up these threats, and if they act out on these threats. I mean, if they act out on these threats, it's over. It's over for North Korea, and they know it. But of course, North Korea is gonna say, "Oh, we did this because they threatened us." No, no, you got that all wrong, dude. You threw nukes at us because you threatened us. You understand me? You threatened the United States that you were gonna attack her. You attack her country, her territories, out of paranoia, and we have every right to defend ourselves. And look what happened. We defended ourselves after you threw a nuke at us. We threw a nuke at you. You are the bad guys, not us. Anyway, like I said, I hope we can get out of this predicament, because but at this point, it's not looking good. So, what's coming out next week on Grand Theft Auto Online? Well, nothing too much really. If anything, next week we're down to 2 cars now. Now that we got the Night Shark, we got the Ocelot Ardent and the Ocelot XA21. So the next car coming out is definitely going to be the Ocelot Ardent. Reason being, well, it's the second car on the Warstock Cash and Carry website, and it's about $1.6 million. It's a sports classic, and it's pretty much modeled after that one Lotus car that was in I'd say it was that one Lotus car that was in one of the James Bond flicks back in the late 70s, early 80s. It was the one that turned into a submarine. Yeah, that one. And that one's gonna have machine guns on it, just like the Night Shark. Pretty much, this is like a toned down version of the Dubachi JB700. Me personally, I would have preferred if they added the JB700 into online. I mean, it is in online, but let it be brought to the MOC. That way, you can activate the shotguns, the tire spikes, and the ejection seat. That was kind of one of the things I've mentioned in my little letter to Rockstar for the possibility of a Gun Running Part 2 update. So anyway, that'll be the next car coming out. And the second car after that will be the Ocelot XA21, which is the second supercar. And it makes sense. They started off this update with these Drift vehicles with the supercar, and it just makes sense to end it with the supercar. You know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, the XA21 is gonna be 2.3-ish million dollars when it comes out, making it the most expensive non-militarized car out of this update, or non-weaponized vehicle out of this update. Let's put it that way. And after that, we're just gonna have to wait until late August, early September at the latest for any news on the next update that's gonna be. There might be an crap. Yeah, it's gonna fall. Between now and the next big GTA Online update, we might get an intermittent update, kind of like what happened with the Infernus Classic and the Benefactor Sterling GT. You know how when those cars, the handlings on those cars were messed up. We might get an intermittent update for GTA soon, mainly because of the issue going around with this upcoming update. Like, more importantly, the Toledo Bay Triangle issue that's going on. It only affects the triangle. Only glitches out or comes into play when if and when you're in a lobby that somebody did a resupply mission where you have to go up to Toledo Bay, steal supplies off the yacht, that kind of stuff, and whether or not that person succeeds and fails on that person's screen, the yacht is still there. The yacht is still there on the guy's game, but it's not on yours. So, and you go to that yacht or you go into that specific location, game glitches you out of your plane or out of your boat or whatever, and puts you back on shore. That's what the glitch is about. So, so it's just So that's what the little intermittent update that's coming out soon is gonna be about. Nothing too much. It's just to fix some game breaking bugs like the Toledo Bay triangles. Just wait that out. It might be coming out soon. Fun MW2, Foxy Snaps, and all those showed off what the with the next what the intermittent update was all about. That kind of stuff. Okay, so next, now we're gonna getting into the supercar categories. Making up. We're gonna be making 100 grand a pot. Hopefully these cars will push me up into the 213 mil. It should. I mean, because I was at around 214 before the Night Shark came out, so I'm making my money back. I mean, I pretty much did make my money back from the initial update. Oh, and just to clarify, I want to point this out. The other day, I was playing with some friends, and some guy named Calirado04. You might know him, and if you do, just let me know. He's a kid. I'm calling him a kid because he was acting really immature. Me and my friends, yeah, we got in there. We started, we weren't BSing people. We weren't trying to be trollish or anything. We just wanted to have some fun, our own fun. So we did what we did. We go and kill people online. And yeah, Colorado, he was being a dick. Let's put it that way. He decided to report me. So I'm like, for what? And I knew it right then and there. He when he responded back, modded account. I'm like, dude, please, my account's not modded. I'm just gonna make this. I'm just gonna clarify this right now. I've been playing GTA Online since October of 2013. That's right, guys. When the game first came out on PS3 and 360, I've been there. I was there from the beginning. I've lost 3 characters. This is my 4th character. And when I lost 3 characters, I mean the servers decided to shit on my 3 other characters. My 3rd character was around level 37 before the servers decided to take a shit and deleted my character. So I had to start over again. I will say, yeah, I did glitch out my level. I did glitch up to level 100. You know, there was that race, the criminal records race, where the criminal records race where it was glitched to giving out mad forms of RP, and like you can just do like 3 to 4 wait, hang on. Laps. Sorry, my brain is getting like droopy. Oh yeah, 3 to 4 laps, and you were getting like a mad ton of RP and stuff, and that's what I did. I mean, once I got to level 100, I take it back, 120. Because I went up all the way to 120 to get the minigun, and that was pretty much it, you know? But it was also around this time where DNS mods were happening, you know. People who knew how to use the DNS mods were throwing mad money at everybody during the first holiday season of GTA Online, you know, with the snow and everything being out. And I had like 2 point something billion, and yeah, most of that, well, all of that was from DNS mods and all that stuff. And ever since Rockstar took that money out of me, leaving me with half a mil in my bank and 40 mil and half a mil in my bank and 40K in my hand, I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna try to make that money back. And at most I was aiming for at least 80 mil, because I had 80 million from I had 80 million left off from taking a modded bounty from a random, and I wanted to get to at least that. So from then on out, I just started doing missions. You know, did the whole rooftop rumble mission over and over again. Did all the other missions, even after Rockstar restructured the whole mission payout system. I did all the missions for 15 minutes a pot, you know, that kind of stuff. And I made at least 20 to 30 mil, something like that, doing missions. And when I transferred over, by the time I transferred over, it was around 48, 49 mil. And when I got here, I spent half of that, you know, when and executives and other criminals came out, the lowrider, saw that stuff. But I was driven to get my money back, and that's what I've been doing daily objectives, doing heists here and there, doing missions. And then when the CEO crate systems came out, I started working on that. And that stuff, along with everything else I've been doing, was just driving my RP level up. By the time I transferred over, now keep in mind, when I transferred over from PS3, this was shortly after Rockstar announced that they weren't making any more updates for GTA Online on last gen. And the last update they put out on the game was Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2. And the first update they put on that was exclusively for last gen, for current gen, on X1 and X1, PS4, and PC, was the free mode event. So yeah, I transferred my stuff shortly after that update, you know. And that's 100 grand right there. But anyway,
Money's in the bank.
Anywho, when I transferred over, I was in the 640 range, somewhere around there, and that was all legit, you know. If you want to take the 120 out, I was still in the 500s, but even still, after I transferred over, I kept on doing missions, I kept on doing heists, I did my daily objectives when possible, and my level just kept on climbing, 6, 7, 8, and my level really exploded up to really high when import export came out, CEOs and the biker stuff, because that stuff makes some good RP as well. Then last year, at the almost towards the end of the new year, I hit level 1000. I'm pretty much the only person who, in my friends list, well, within my friends group, that got to level 1000 legit without any, at least for the most part, didn't glitch. I mean, like I said, I did glitch early on, but even if you want to take out the 120, I'm still in the thousands, you know. And all the while I'm making the money and my level keeps going up, I mean, I went from, God, now you saw that. That bike did that on, that, hang on a minute. That freaking van swerved in on me on purpose. Y'all saw that? That van swerved on me on purpose. See if I can find it. This is another thing I'm pissed off about this game, is how you know what? I'm gonna take it out on that van right there. If I can. Asshole. But yeah, that's another thing Rockstar needs to fix about this game, is their terrible AI. I know they did this on purpose just to piss the players off, you know, and to make the AI dumber. That way they can screw us up when selling our stock and all. But come on, it's getting ridiculous at this point. But as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by a white van, no, what was this? Oh yeah. Shit, yeah. I had it, then I lost it. Had it, lost it. Like, what the? I mean, I know I'm tired. I'm a little drowsy right now. But, yeah, I mean, my level, it's legit. Like, I didn't have no modder mod my level up. I didn't have a modder give me any fake money. I mean, the money I have now is all legit and all that stuff. And I kind of really wish that Rockstar did a system that can tell the difference between a modded account and a legitimate account. Because I'm getting fed up telling all these guys that are saying, oh, I'm going to report you because you got a modded account. You know, I'm tired of telling these guys, say, hey, you report me. Rockstar knows my stuff is legit. All they have to do is pull up my stats, and they can tell that my stuff is legit. You know? And I'm sick and tired of telling all these guys, like, hey, you report me you false report me, because that's what you're doing. You're falsely accusing me of something that my account, you pretty much accusing me of a hack account when it's really legit. You false report me, you're gonna get yourself banned. You can get your account terminated for false accusations. You know? I play this game well enough to know who's getting reported and who's not. And that's like what that Colorado kid did. He pretty much said I think he did. He reported me, saying citing that my account was fake, modded and stuff. When even Rockstar themselves know my stuff's legit, because I've been reported before in the long run, back on both PS3 and PS4, just because people thought my account was modded, but in reality it's not. And like I said, I just really wish that Rockstar would make a system. I mean, they kind of have something along the lines, like make it to where your like the little globe thing that shows, the little globe thing behind the numbering. Make that make that different colors. Like right now it's blue. That's been like that since day one, since the game came out. That's okay. But if you look on the players, hang on a minute. What? Ah, mother. Oh my god, that's another thing Rockstar needs to fix. This, ugh. Hang on a second. I gotta take these fools out. Assholes. But yeah. I just wish Rockstar would come up with a system that would turn that world globe thing that's behind the RP levels turn different colors. Like they have it to where if you go on the player screen, the player's menu when you pause the game, you can go on to see other players' levels that way, and it shows different colors, like blue if you're anything below anything below 400, and then from 4 to 600 is bronze, and then from from 4 to 749 is like bronze. Oh come on. And from 750 to 850 or 950, it's like silver, and then from 951 on up to 8,000 is gold. And that's fine and all, but they need to make another color called red. I mean, yeah, they got a red color when you go completely psychopath and all and stuff, but they need to do like a red color to indicate that the player you're encountering is a modded account. None of this whole mental state bullshit, because at this point the whole mental state thing is nothing but bullshit. But something to show like the player you're going after is either legit or modded. Like have the original, the original colors, and for whatever reason, if for some whatever reason the account gets modded in any shape or form, like at this point there's no, I mean transferring accounts at this point are no longer relevant now since they shut down the whole character transfer system. But they need to label modded accounts at this point. There's still some modded accounts out there that there's still players out there who have modded accounts that are there to troll people or have unfair advantage, that kind of stuff. So Rockstar needs to come up with a new system, preferably. I mean, it's too late for GTA 5, but for at least for GTA 6, there needs to come up with a system where it detects either legit or modded accounts. And if your account's modded, you can still play. It's just that you're gonna be labeled as such, Your account is gonna be labeled as a modded account. So yeah, that's what I think they need to do. And of course, label those accounts modded, and that way your moderators can see who is a modder and who's not, and you can find the modder and kick him off online permanently. That kind of stuff. Okay, so I just saw something on my Facebook page here. It's details on the next PS4 update, version 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it here. It's from Euros Gamer Blogspot or something. Okay, so after a couple of weeks ago, a report surfaced to suggest that major features and improvements will be brought about to the PS4 through its next firmware update 5.0. Intimately, or whatever. Basically, that uh, intimating that it will not only add PS1 Classics compatibility, but also the option for gamers to change their PSN ID. While neither of those features have yet to be confirmed and detailed by Sony Interactive Entertainment, a recent leak of the patch notes for Update 5 points towards a lot of other changes coming to the hardware. Excuse me. As it so happens, Eurogamer managed to obtain a copy of PS4's Update 5.0 release notes, with the outlet primary noting that the patch will allow PS4 Pro owners to stream via Twitch at 1080p and 60 frames per second, while the Pro console can only be used for 1080p remote play and share play. It looks like the forthcoming update will further refine high-quality video sharing by way of Twitch streaming at 1080p and 60 FPS solely for PS Pro platforms with Update 5.0 applied. Unfortunately, yeah. So if you have the original PS4, you won't be able to benefit from that. Furthermore, the PS4's Update 5.0 will offer additional changes that includes an overhaul of the hardware's master and sub-account systems, the ability to follow any user, as well as the addition of notifications to the console's quick menu. With the patch applied, users will have the ability to follow anyone's account, which makes an adjustment to the current option of only being able to do so with accounts of note, such as the official accounts for games, some individual developers, and the odd influential YouTube gamer. Not to mention, one can decide if they only want existing friends or anybody to follow them, and they will also have the added feature of being able to block users too. When it comes to sub-accounts, the 5.0 update will also provide new tools for parents to manage what their children have access on PSN. With the patch in place, there will be a new web application ready to manage family accounts and offer access to parental controls and family membership options for one's PC and smartphone, allowing users to set certain adjustments as per account basis. Finally, Update 5.0 will make notifications and upload-download statuses visible from the quick menu that can be accessed after holding down the PS button, which means that users won't have to go to the notification screen to check on any of their details. Plus, the patch will apparently make minor changes, including push notifications for events, spectator comments on screen while broadcasting in VR mode, the ability to link broadcasts to a PlayStation community, and will add support for the Czech, Thai, Greek, Indonesian, Vietnamese, Romanian, and Hungarian languages. In a minute. Right. Taking all of this into account, since Sony has yet to openly confirm any of the aforementioned details of the update, it is important that we take every piece of information with a grain of salt. After all, the company has yet to even provide an official release date for the major patch. And with PSN boasting more than 70 million users, it's safely to presume the tech firm will want to be as thorough as possible with any forthcoming changes, considering the alteration's ability to impact such a large pool of people. And that's from the article. So, take it what you think about it. I strongly still think that PSN ID changes are not gonna happen. If it does, more power to them, to those who want to change their PSN IDs. But hey, if it happens, it happens. You know, that kind of stuff. Okay, now to head back to the office so we can go sell another car. Hey, what's going on? Whoever's watching. And just heading to the office. I was just talking about some stuff, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, if you want to chat on the live chat, go ahead. Ask any questions you want, and I'll answer them. Guess not. Nah. So the idea here is to get to 20% right now, so we can check on my businesses. You know, I think my counterfeit cash business is gonna be full by the time I get done here. You know, getting to 20%. Alright. As long as I don't get sidetracked by a raid from my business, my bunker, knock on wood, we should be okay. Alright. Next car is the ETR1, codenamed Big Boy. So, go ahead and sell that car. Not that one. There we go.
You know what we've got to do? Look at me, Mama. Printing license plates for a living. What you printing?
Okay. I think I got my lights up. Neon kit, neon. Okay, that's good. Livery, we'll leave it as it. Put the stock mirrors on it. Take the spoiler. Remove the spoiler.
Looking good.
No point of having a spoiler since we're going to be flying it, you know. And no. No. Take the design off. That's fine. Okay, let's go.
It's all or nothing on this one. The work wasn't cheap. Get the car to the buyer clean. This should be a payday, people.
And we're going to bring it to right here. Madraso's second home, if you want to call it that. Alright. Get up high enough for... There we go. We gotta stay above that second to last line on the bar there on the map to make sure that way we don't trigger the AI to come start shooting at us, you know, that kind of stuff. See, like as such, now that we're below the line, the AI is gonna try to shoot at us, but we're too far off for them, so. And the car is sold.
This is huge. We got a sale. Great job out there.
Now we gotta do another VIP job to kind of complement the money that we got. Just landed on it just before another heli could land on it. Okay, go back downstairs. Happy work. Fortified. Let's go. Just leave it right there for a moment. Now, normally I would just be, if I had the railgun on me, I would be right here just camping out, but since I don't have it on me, I'm gonna just go camp up on the mountains. And then, lucky. Not gonna be this time. Now we just wait him out. Yeah, I got a like. So that's probably Texas liking it. Yeah, probably. I'm just watching the map every now and then. Hmm. Yeah, no, the waiting part just sucks. So just gonna have to wait it out. Let me grab this real quick. Plug it back into the socket. Sorry. I'll let that recharge. Not the controller of my iPod. Needed to be recharged. I'm just thinking about something else. There we go. I got a project I'm working on right now. It's a little 3D model that I've worked on in the past. Yeah, it's a model that I've worked on in the past, and I'm giving it a overhaul, if you will. You know, that kind of sort of thing. I mean, especially since I'm just standing here doing nothing, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, yeah, I'm watching the map as well, but it just gives me some time to get this piece of the model I'm working on. Doing it's a I how can I put it like that delicately? I draw starships, you know, like I'm using a Google SketchUp. Well, it used to be called Google SketchUp, and now it's called SketchUp. Simply put, uh, oh, who does it? Tumblr, something like that. They do it. They mess. They they put sketch. They took over SketchUp from Google. It's a good program. I like it. I mean, hmm. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. Get this line right here as well. Alright, 36 seconds ago. Okay. Alright, let me get back in the... Yeah, I need to get back in the truck here so I can drive back down. At least my bike's close. Damn, so close for that car. Oh well. Okay, so head back to the office, do another cell, and then we'll do the velocity job. All right. Like upstairs, yada yada. Ah, crap! Hit the wrong button. Wow. Oh, because my bike's... Yeah. Arcadia's Business Center. What a good name for that. For the... There we go. I didn't even go near him, and he runs away like a dumbass. Okay, so exit to roof this time. That's... Yeah. Ain't gonna work. I mean, no. What I'm doing is like building up on the bridge area of the ship that I'm working on. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna increase the interior, like the ceiling of the of the bridge without it breaking the walls, you know. Oh well, I'll sleep it over. Alright, next car. Well, we're probably gonna have like maybe a 2 minute wait time, so. Let's see. Nah, about a minute. Okay. Alright, 9 seconds to go. One. Okay. Hot for you. Let's go.
Okay, let's get it ready to ship. You know who makes good license plates?
Prison inmates, we get it.
I am paid well below my skill level. Got a whole new profile.
Okay, after what we put into this one, we don't want it to go wrong. Take the car to the sale, and if another crew comes after it, do everything you can to stop them.
Alright. Let's clamp onto the car and we can sell it. Come on now. There we go. Don't know you. That's late for one of these damn crab number 607-249-5002 to call. I mean, come on. Usually these numbers call around noonish, like anywhere between noon to 3 in the afternoon. Come on. Damn, I got that song from BioShock Infinite Burial at Sea Part 2 stuck in my head. You know, the little French song? I forgot what it's called, but if you play the game, you know the song I'm talking about. It's where you hear it's being played at the beginning of the game, and when Sally's singing it, you know? That kind of song. And Devin Weston wants another car, apparently. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't have this thing flapping, you know. There we go. Can't have the car, wibble wobbling around there. This is how you know how Jacksepticeye would say it. A little wibble wobble on his Kerbal Space Program videos. I wish he did go back on that. You know, I mean, granted, yeah, the game's been out. That particular game's been out since 2011 and stuff, but that game was pretty fun. I mean, I wish they kind of get their get the game fixed up and all that stuff on for the console version. Because that's where I have that's the version I got, the console rendition of Kerbal Space Program. But that version, unfortunately, the version I got, I and everyone else who bought the console version of the game is crap. Otherwise, I would do like KSP videos on it. I mean, I would do some goofy ass shit on it. I mean, it'd be a nice game to do something like that. I mean, but unfortunately, with the game as broken as it is on consoles, there's just no point. So I'm not even gonna try it yet. I mean, are promising to patch the PS4, Xbox One versions of the game after Flying Tiger screwed it up so bad. But on the hindsight, I don't see a patch happening anytime soon. It's not that I don't think they can do it right. I think they just need more people to help them out. Last time I heard, they had Squad, the guys that made Kerbal Space Program. They got 2 teams working on the console port now. They got Blitworks and Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar's parent company, helping them out. Which I hope. This is what I'm hoping. For people like me who bought it, I mean, I bought this game last year. I bought Kerbal Space Program last year. I hope that when they bring out the refined version, the one that works, they let the people who initially bought it on consoles to be able to download it for free, or at least the update version for free. You know, because that'd be bullshit. Where if you bought the crap version and you say, oh yeah, you know, we did all this work and stuff, and yeah, you're gonna have to pay us. You know, that's like stabbing your fan base in the back, like real bad. You know, that kind of stuff. It's just wait and see when the update finally comes out, if it does comes out. You know, I did a video of it, of Kerbal Space Program. It was my only video of where I was tutorial showing how to properly dock in space on the console port of the game. Let's see, okay, different, because I've watched other videos, but they just didn't make sense to me, so I kind of had to make my own that I knew how it was done. And I got the trophy. I got the Ligma No Tractor Beams trophy, which is kind of BS on how to get it. Let's see, because you can't get it in any of the tutorial missions that you can do to learn how to play the game and stuff. Which is the only way you can get the trophies, either by doing the mission, like the campaign, which isn't much. It's just doing missions, or just going full blown sandbox mode, and that's how I did it. All right. And besides, I would love to play Kerbal Space Program, but because of the game being broken as shit as it is, the platinum is unobtainable at this moment. From whatever reason, from what I heard from the other trophy hunters, is that one of the planets, or yeah, it's one of the planets. One of the planets you have to fly by over. I don't know which one it is, but you have to fly by it, and for whatever reason, you can't. Like I mean, you can, but for whatever reason, the trophies doesn't register and unlock for you. So that's an issue with the game. Like one of the big issues, other than the random crashing, the random save file corruptions, that kind of stuff. And I completed the stump jump, 16 though. Yeah, once I got to that point where I got all, pretty much all the paints, I pretty much stopped doing the stunt jumps. Alright, now time for the big loop around the runway. And I got 2,000 for an extra 2,000 for good behavior. Great. I'm not trying to diss on that. I just wish they update it. More than 2 grand at this point. Come on now. See who's on. Jesus is on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Get there. We go. Hmm. And now starts to rain. Uh oh. It's been going on for 2 hours now? Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Not good, not good, not good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Crap baskets! Shit. Ay, 4,000. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna end it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to the ending of our 20 to get to 20% on there. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and end the live stream here. So again, thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe. And also, can you please do me a huge favor and please go watch my Path to the Platinum series videos. They really need so much love from you guys. I would really appreciate it if you just go ahead and watch that. I mean, if you don't really want to go watch it, that's fine. Just at least leave a like on those. That would really, really be appreciated of you. So again, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all next week when the next vehicle drops on GT Online. So, as always, again, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all next week.